Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is NZ New Gamer here, and we're once again playing the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. This is another test, kind of like I started playing. I did the 20 minutes and 20 minutes. The reason why I'm playing again is before I send in the. I've decided to send my my power supply in for warranty, since it's still within warranty. Since I only got it last year in July. Yep, it's not the first Cooler Master power supply to fail on me too. The one I had before that I actually got for free. The reason why I didn't send that one in for warranty is because I wasn't sure if it was on warranty. I got it for free because when I first purchased this computer, it was an upgrade system. Came with everything but a graphics card and an operating system. I got those two separately. But it wasn't as advertised. It was advertised with a 500 watt power supply, but it actually came with a 450 watt power supply. So I got a free upgrade because of well, I don't want to say false advertising. They're actually pretty cool about it. Even the fella was well, even the fella here's what happened the last time. Well, when I first got the first power supply. Oh, the first power supply didn't fail. It's just that I had planned on getting a graphics card that happened to have. So it's I had to know the what wattage my power supply was before I got the graphics card, which is the one that's currently in now, the RX 570 Asus Expedition OC edition. Oh wait, there's the thing right there. Radeon RX 570 Expedition OC edition. 4 GB GDDR5. Anyway, the one that I got a free upgrade to a 550 watt Cooler Master. That one failed. That one started sparking out on me. Well, it didn't actually spark. It's just that for some reason the thing kept on restarting my computer. No matter how long it was on for, it was on. In fact, sometimes it will be on for like a minute or so. Then it will restart. It will fuck up. The power supply will go all shitty and shit. Yeah, I'll be losing language now since well. Yeah, and then and since I got that one as a free replacement, I wasn't sure if it was in warranty, so I decided not to take it in for warranty. I know, stupid of me, but I had always intended to get a better power supply. That's when I got my 650 watt, which is currently in its box right there. Take note, people, if you ever buy computer components, keep the packaging they came in. I did it for my, it's so you don't have to carry it around. Besides, it seems more professional. But yeah, I got the 650 watt at least in a year ago, and because I had intended on building another computer with spare and with old computer part. When I say old, I mean I intended to upgrade the motherboard, CPU, but then the graphics card, which I've done a graphics card. I intend to do the reason why we're testing now is to see if the GPU, if it crashes again, if it reboots. It doesn't crash, it just reboots. If it doesn't reboot, and I can play for like 3 or 4 hours without, doing this, or even an hour. No, actually, hours probably not the right thing. So 3 or 4 hours without. Yeah, the ultimate test is going to be tonight, when the computer's been on all day. Because remember yesterday, well, I'm not sure if I showed the recording. No, I didn't record. I wasn't recording at the time. Yesterday I played it for like an hour after I got up, so around 10 something. Then I tried playing it again at around 12 hours later, at 10 at night. Yeah, I have weird sleep patterns. Mainly because I tend up. Sometimes I don't go to sleep until 5 in the morning because I'm not tired. Only today I was freaking tired today, or this morning. Anyway, testing. Yeah, if it can go for a few hours without restarting, then it will. Then there's the high. Then I'll send it into. Then I'll fill out the form. Because after I switched out the GPU last night, I ran the game for about an hour or so, and it still rebooted. And there was that one time I didn't even get into gameplay. I got into the loading menu. I got up to the main menu, then continued the game, and then the game thing restarted then, so that indicated it was before I switched to GPU, but that indicated it's a power supply issue. I'm not the only one who's had this issue, and the main way to solve it is to replace the power supply, which I've done with an old one. When I say, well, it actually is kind of an old one, but it's still working. 450 watts, Silverstone, FSX power supply, bronze. 80 plus bronze. Still goddamn working. Clear pine pod. But yeah, we're pretty much going to be continue. If we manage to play for long hours today and not have a problem, then that means the problem is a power supply. That means I just have to get a warranty replacement. Now, what I've got written so far was, well, I had written it down, I saved it, and then I had to exit the thing since, well, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. Huh. Okay, campfire stories. Campfire stories, sing a song, doo-da, doo-da. That's a fucking dragon. And he sees me, shit. Gotta get to an open area so he can land. Come on, bitch. Oh, goddamn it. You see me. You're aggressive to me. You're showing up on my goddamn map. So, yeah, I know for a fact you see me. Of course, you're probably targeting something else that got your main attention. There we go. What's a frost dragon? Yeah, I've been thinking about switching to War Axe. War Axe is different from the Battle Axe, in which... Oh, damn. Am I over encumbered? Oh, no, we're good. Man, thank God I got that upgrade. That perk. Alright. This will be a test. Yeah, I don't have any programs. Yeah, I don't have any programs currently installed that has a benchmarking tool. So, if it is an underload thing, yeah, mold the 650 watt. If the problem was, you see, it worked when I wasn't playing any games and I was just mucking around in web browsers or whatever. It would be fine. In fact, it was on all day yesterday until 10 p.m. and the thing did its thing. From the time I started it up in the morning to the time at night, it was working the whole time. So the problem's got to be an underload problem. So when it goes high, I'm just hoping it doesn't happen here. And I've noticed weirdly, oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe there is a power supply problem. Because I just realized I haven't had that have my screen go to black for a few seconds and then show up again. Like nothing happened. Kind of like somebody unplugged it and then plugged it back in. That hasn't actually happened for a while. Since this started happening, actually. Huh. Mysteries abound, eh? Okay, oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Whiterun. We're going to deposit some of the crap we've got there. We're going to store it there for now until we got the problem absolutely solved out with the restarting. Until we got that problem absolutely sussed out. Yeah, I think this is just a texture thing. This has happened before. I solved it by going into I think it might actually be a texture load thing. What the hell is that? Huh. Oh, sorry, car driving around the road. I thought it was animal control, but animal control usually has animal control on the side, so not that I have anything to worry about. Because I don't own a dog. We've got dogs here, but none of those dogs are mine. Haha. Wow, I got a lot of animal hides. Oh damn, what's it called? A lot of animals. Anyway, what was I saying? Apothecary Central. Store. Yeah, I've got a lot of giants recently. And it's not entirely false, mainly because, oh, do you know what I really want? Never mind. Oh, I want many things, actually. Wait, what's my sword value currently up to? I think my bow's up yet. Huh. All thanks to the damage, baby. For my understanding, the values tied to damage. No, this is see, all I have to do is go away to another place, go to a second place after that, then come back here. This is a texture loading problem. I can't do it here. It has to be far away enough that the textures from this area unload, and then, well, think of it as. Think of it as, how should I put it? Think of it as this, what's currently loaded is me, this rock here, and that's what was part, that rock there is what, is the textures loaded for the past area I was just in. If I happen to go from here to here, the past, the present becomes the past, and that becomes the area I was just, no wait, let me rephrase that. This is the area I was just, this is here where I am now. I go to this area, the textures is for that, it's still loaded in memory, so if I haven't decided that I want to be here, I go back to this one, it will load, that's why I allow to, that's why some games load faster. Yeah, so I have to go from here to here, so that's what's stored in memory, that's been overridden by that. So I could go from, this is Whiterun, this is Solitude, this is Windhelm, I go back to the Whiterun and things should be loaded. That's how I solved it the last time. Solitude. I try and prove a point, eh? Oh, it might be just far away enough. I'm not 100% sure. We could test that by going back to Solitude. Or going back to Whiterun. Yeah, I haven't tested this part. Oh, maybe they have. All I do know is just going into an... Yeah, it's still here, see? All I know is that going into an interior cell doesn't work. Since the interior cell loads less than an exterior cell. Like, this is, I think this is considered an exterior cell, not a world cell. Like, if I was to go to those doors there. I'm not sure the actual technical term, all I know is that they're called cells. Okay. Let's go to Winterhold. Save it. Yeah, oh man, I should check if I could downgrade the save. You know, like port it from the special edition over to the original edition. That was my original plan, to see if the game is the reason why it was happening. But when it happened with the Division 2, I mean, it happened after a while. But yeah, I just hope I can get a replace. I hope they replace it under warranty. Now, since I've gone to the third place, let's see if it works. Otherwise, we're going to have to restart the game, and I don't want to restart the game. Because I already stopped playing it before. Huh. Okay, let's go to Riften. Riften, Windhelm. There's a place in Falkreath I actually wanted to unlock. So we'll go to Falkreath next. Yeah, I still got the autosaves disabled. I think that the autosaves were not directly causing it, but were actually helping to cause it. Well, it's kind of a pinnacle point actually. If it's about to fail, it'll save on the transition points. Because that almost always crashed on a transition point. Almost always on a transition point. Okay. The hell is that? Oh, it's a dog. Damn, that dog's silent when she wants to be. No, Nala. It's the dog's name. Nala. Nala. I don't have any food for you to eat. Hmm. I know this isn't the area I was going to. It was the... oh, it's a goddamn dragon. And I just hope I'm... damn, I'm trying to jump. Oh, maybe I should go up this way then. Now, what I'm looking for, the area I'm going to, I think is... actually don't know. It's been a while since I've been there. It's part of a storyline. Well, a guild storyline. We're not going to start it because we don't start it here. Only that it's a location for it. And you can't get in until you're part of their guild. Although they don't call themselves a guild, of course. Yeah, you may think this area is spoilers, but no. It doesn't actually spoil any of the storyline since you are going to come here after you've joined that guild. Or even if you don't join it, it starts a separate storyline. Ah, this isn't it. You know what actually gives you away, tree lady? The things that they're actually flying around you. Okay, the area I'm looking for is around water. Ah, I think this is it. Oh no. Ah, here. That's it. It's the Dark Brotherhood, but... Dark Brotherhood? Is that what they call themselves? Something Brotherhood. That's a dragon. By the looks of it, it's a blood dragon. Oh, it's an ancient dragon. Oh, I didn't need the damn shield, I dropped that. Drop. Now, where exactly how far outside of Falkreath are? Oh, so we do go there. Bet you if I followed that road, we'll eventually end up there. Side path. Yeah, it doesn't show up now because, well, we're not a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, I would activate the door, but I don't want to. For some reason, I get really nervous. Not sure why. Makes me, I'm kind of a pussy like that. And there's another dragon. Wait, how many dragon souls do I have so far? I know oh damn, I know I used it, no it wasn't that one, for Animal Allegiance. Okay, let's count them. We got 28 dragon souls so far. There's 2, 4, 6. Oh, actually, see this one here? That's a bug with the game. That shouldn't happen. It's, I got those. That's, you don't get that, shout until you actually do the quest in Dawnguard DLC. It's just that it's yeah, it's a bug with this. That's yeah, that for some reason shows up with this, but okay, we won't include. We'll start from the bottom. So 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, sorry, my brain's all over the place. So, oh wow, I've got enough to unlock all of the current shouts. Since almost all of them have got words on it, except for Aura. Oh, that's the one I was talking about. Aura of Spain, not Animal Allegiance. Okay. I know for a fact that the third wall of word to this shout is inside that sanctuary. Inside that sanctuary. I know for a fact that there's a word wall in there. Yep. Yeah, I know that for a fact. How long will we be going for? Hopefully it's been 20 minutes. Yep. Pause the video here, be right back. Okay, we're back. This might be my last recording for a while since I've got to check my storage space. Yeah, the other recordings I've been doing, they actually record. It's just that because I didn't finalize the recording, they come out as corrupted because they're saved as MP4s. I'm not sure how else to save them as well. I'm currently using, as you can tell, Radio on Relive. At least I think that's what it's called now. Not 100% sure. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go west. Think. North. Oh no, I want to go that way. Not towards this thing, it's the thing behind it, the tree looking thing behind it. But yeah, because I didn't save it as, I know, MKV. I actually want to try to save it as MKV, I just don't know if it can save it as MKV. Oh, look, a dragon. Oh, look, it's a blood dragon. Come on, turn around. You don't want to fight me. Oh wow, he's finding somebody else to kill. And he's too far away from my hits to probably hurt him. Oh wow, I think that's the direction. Oh no, that's not the direction I was going in. But I might as well go that direction now. Of course, I'm not sure who he's fighting. Oh, I think I actually hit him that time. Okay, I got a semi-serious question I gotta ask. Do you think Rick Sanchez is a terrible father? I think in the grand scheme of things, he's a bad father. Rick Sanchez, Rick and Morty, is who I'm referring to, by the way. Almost died then. Okey-dokey. And save. Oh, that's how you were shooting fireballs at me. Wondered why that was happening. Oh, see that thing up there on the top of that mountain? Below the... Not sure if that's a moon or a planet. Or a gas giant. That is where those things lead to. That's the way out I actually got to. Now, let's move the frick on. Wait, why the hell did I swear there was no point in it? Anyway, I have no idea what I was talking about now. Oh, Rick and Morty. I was talking about something before I started talking about Rick and Morty, but straight up forgot what I was talking about. I'm sure it'll probably come to me again later. Take note, kids. If you have a sudden inspiration or something and you haven't got a good memory, make sure you note down, you save whatever the hell you were just doing. I'll make sure to save regularly. If a green grove. Oh, Daedra cat. Oh, moonray. Okay, I am now an enemy to this brigand. To all of this brigands. No, you made me do this. I didn't want to do this. Mini Marco. We killed that bastard in the last game. I'm not joking. We actually kill him. I can't remember. No, it's not a DLC. It's an actual part of the storyline. The Mages Guild. Yeah, it's a thing from Elder Scrolls 5. No, 4. Oh, Warvein. Man, these things are everywhere. I mean, sure, I knew they were everywhere, but it's just surprising how everywhere they are. Oh. Okay, we'll be going for about 20 minutes. Man, I'm surprised how well my old power supply is holding up. When I say old, I think it's like 5 years old at this point. See, I got it not too long after I got my R1 and all-in-one. R1, all-in-one. All-in-one. Yeah. Actually, that's not supposed to run. No, yeah, I actually got it not too long after that. I didn't. You picked a bad time to get in my way. I must have gotten this one already. I'm just picking my nose. Yes, I'm definitely picking my nose. I'm picking my nose because I had an itch. Wait, what's that? The yellow book of riddles. Alright, books. Wait. Huh. Don't know why I got that. Sure, I've got. Oh no, wait, I should probably keep that on me. You know, just in case. I don't have that enchantment yet. Key. No, books. Let's see, what did I say? Oh no, it's just the yellow book of riddles. A metal neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What do you stay ahead with, friend, arrow, or steed? The answer, L-E. I'm not sure if that's an A or lamb. Oh, let's see. Let me write that down. I can find something to write down on. One piece of paper I had the other day, I stuck in the fire yesterday. Not important. So, L-A-E-D, Labe. Laid. Okay, let's try this next one then. A man says, if you lie to me, I'll slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I'll slay you with a spell. What you must say to me to stay alive? Oh, I assume it would be a half-truth. You will slay me with a sword. Right. The answer, you will slay me with... Yeah, it said sword. Also, that last one is a C. Oh, wait. L-E-A-D, lead. That's just lead. They aren't the low. The first word is all red. As heavy as man's gold. Oh, that makes sense. Because lead is a heavy metal. What you do to stay ahead, friend, arrow, or steed? I didn't know they put lead in. Oh, yeah, steed. What the hell? No, steed is usually referring to a horse in these types of situations. Seriously, steed? Lead. I say you will slay me with a sword. A man says, if you lie to me, I'll slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth. Oh, I get it. No, wait, I lost it. I had it in my head for a sec, then I lost it. What must you say to stay alive? Personally, I would say a half-truth. I know that they will give me half killed by a spell and a sword. So you must tell him a lie, tell him a truth that is a lie. It's like you got to look for the third option. Anyway, moving on. A Bosma was slain. The Ultima claims the Dunmer is guilty. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. The Orc swears he didn't kill the Bosma. The Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying. If the only one of these speak the truth, who killed the Bosma? Ah, I get it. Out of all of those, which one of these fellas says they didn't kill the Bosma? Which one? It's the Orc. Yeah, the answer, the Orc. He's the only one that says he didn't kill it. Everybody else says somebody else did it. He's the only one who said they didn't do it. Oh man, we should have some more of these riddles. Man, after I've finished all the storylines and whatnot, man, maybe I should see if there's a mod. Oh, no, I might just go on the internet and see if there's any riddles. Yeah, but the answer, you will slay me with a sword. I don't get the answer to that one, to tell the truth. The man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. Well, the only answer is I wouldn't say anything at all. As long as you don't speak, he won't kill you. See, the riddle doesn't say the rules. Doesn't say you have to say anything. Yeah, I got the answer, but I just don't understand it. A man says if you can know the riddle and know the answer, but unless you get the way that you get the answer, then it's completely useless. There's no point. A man says if you lie, well, most of the time it's no point. A man says if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to me to stay alive? You will slay me with a sword. I mean, it's probably popping out easily for other people. Why the hell isn't it? Why the hell don't I get it? It's like that if you tell me that, I tell you the truth, you're going to slay me with a sword, that's a lie. Oh, I think I get it now. See, if you say you're going to slay him with a sword, that's a lie. Oh, that's the truth. Then he'll slay you with a spell. Then that would make it a lie. Since he didn't slay you with the truth, then they make you slay with the sword, he slay you with the sword. Wait. Then that would make it a truth. Oh yeah. I get it now. The hell is that? I think it's just my ears. Nope. I don't think any of these fellas had a key, or even if this place even had a key. Oh well. I'm still a decent picklocker. Gold. Anything else you don't want to give me? I take the shrooms as well. I might want to get high later. That's a joke, of course. Yeah. I'm not the type of person to succumb to peer pressure. Even if it appears that I've succumbed to peer pressure to do drugs, I haven't actually done it. Like the one time I made myself look like I was smoking weed, but I didn't do it. I purposely did it wrong. Well, not wrong. I didn't even suck it in. One time, what if the... Oh, shit. Oh, technically I didn't steal anything, so I should be fine. Kid, get off there. Get off. Oh, damn, I hope the dog didn't see me. Man, I should have left the cat outside and... Well, I should have shut the door all the way. My mother in is a good place, I'll leave that shit alone. Yeah, I was just looking at location for certain things. Oh, that's fucking goddamn vampire. Oh shit, I'm almost out of health. Oh, please tell me I picked up some more health potions. Oh, no, wait. Huh, must have been just that one. Oh, praise be to Jesus. Yep, the vampires will attack me every so often. It's a good thing I haven't continued with the... I only did the cult... No, what's it called? Dragonborn DLC. I only got the initial starting for that quest. Haven't even started it. Have no intention to either. It's on my list of, well, it's on the list of stuff I'm going to do after I've done finished the main storyline. Oh, the reason why I'm so hesitant on doing the main storyline is because there is in fact a quest that will put you against the Greybeards if you happen to complete it. And since I've never done the quest before, oh shit. Come on. Ah, damn it, you suck. You suck. Oh, ain't that kid, you think you're people. Oh wow, you're so weak that you didn't even get my health down that high. Or that far. Damn, I'm gonna miss those arrows though. Oh, what's this? Is this mail or courier? Oh, let me see how long we've been going for. Oh no, it's a good time to end the video here, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see what the hell this person wants. What's a courier package? Oh, it's a non-sighting courier package. But that's alright. So it's a one-off. You know, let's keep going. Oh well, the reason why I would have stopped recording is because I would have to get up to do it. And Frostmoon, Bristlewater, elves is. I don't think the actual elves is.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh, you might actually cause me some problems. Oh, not that much problems. But if my archery was higher, that would have caused me some problems. Okay, you fell off. Did you fall off on the other side? Yes, I think you fell off. Oh, you did fall off. That's good. It's not that important. Well, in the grand scheme of things, is anything really important? Unless we make it so. Oh, I missed that time. Oh, God, they fell in the head. And that time. I guess in the grand scheme of things, this thing is actually a lot less useful than these ones. Although I kind of did start off at, so what did I start off as? I mean, when I started making the potions. Knife point mine. Nope. Wait, have I been to that? Oh, I haven't. Oh, wow. Did I come straight here from wherever the hell I was before? Must have. Oh, excuse me. Oh, mine. Oh, ore vein. Is it iron? It's iron. Da, 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 da. Man, I think the fact that I love the fact that I'm a really I'm paranoid about stuff. That's actually helped me on a lot of things. And by a lot, I mean a few things. Like, for instance, family would want me to get rid of this power supply that I currently got on my computer. Well, by family, I mean mum. I mean, understandable, we've got too much crap as it is, and by too much crap, we've got too much junk just lying around. But the fact that I kept it, because it was useful. Still don't know what I'm going to do now. What I know exactly what I'm going to do in regards to my power supply. And this will be near the end of the video. See if I can get down easily. Oh, it's easy to get down because of my I can take half damage because I've got all heavy armor on me. You know, once I reach level, whatchamacallit, I'm going to probably get dragon scale armor. You know, so I can mix out light armor. Dragon scale is light armor as opposed to dragon bone, which is heavy. Oh yeah, I could jump off here and die. Actually, I can go. I already know I can go down there, just skirt down the thing. I'm just thinking, yeah. I know what I'm going to do in regards to the power supply. After another hour or so, I'm probably going to play it. I'm going to check after I finish this recording. I'm going to check how much storage space I have left. If I got enough, I'm going to stop. Oh wow! Oh, I've got that one. Actually, I think I'm going to want to read that. Oh, that's an enchant. I thought that was a poison. Which is kind of the odd thing to stick at a shrine of Akatosh. But yeah, I'm gonna after I've absolutely confirmed that the problem is with the power supply, and the way I do that is just by continue playing it. If it doesn't, if the game doesn't crash or if the computer doesn't reboot. I keep on saying crash, but it's more of a reboot than a crash, since I'm not getting a blue screen of death. Like I remember back in Windows, back when I was still running Windows XP on my R1 and R1 all-in-one, I was in fact every time my graphics driver crashed, it would blue screen my computer. But when I got up to Windows 7, it would, if it crashed, it would restart the driver, which saved me from having to restart my computer. This time, I'm not 100% sure what's actually going on. But yeah, after I confirmed it, which is probably going to be tonight, what I'm going to do is fill out that form, send the form in, wait for a reply. If they got a reply, if I get a reply, tell them to send, bring it into a store or send it in by courier. Since I didn't actually order it in from a store, I ordered it from courier. Oh, I ordered it from online, so it would have came from their web store. The web part of, they got a bunch of stores in New Zealand. I think it may be like, I know they got like 3 in Auckland. Got 1 here, 1 in Tauranga, a few in the South Island, I think. Oh yeah. Fuck, I remember when ETC computers used to be a thing. Wonder what happened to that. Maybe, I think they still got a store in Auckland, but I know for a fact they shut down the store here. Interesting thing that I noticed about PB Tech though. My currently go-to store for computer parts and shit like that. Oh, I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, ever since I got my first computer part from them in Hamilton, they've actually moved twice. First from, okay, if you don't know Hamilton, New Zealand very well, and if it's too bad for you, but if you do, just look it up. Go to Hamilton, New Zealand. There's a countdown. There's 2 countdowns in the main city, and by the main city I mean what I could buy the one there was they used to, the first store that I remember going to when I first got my first stick of RAM from them was at the one that was across from the countdown. Well, it's called a countdown now, but I think it was called something else back then. I can't remember then. I can't remember what. I don't think it was a Woolworths. I think it was something else. But pause. Oh, save. You know what? I'm going to end the video here. I'll continue the story at the beginning of the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye now.